Yo, what up YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. I know the title of this video holds a lot of weight, okay? So I'm not gonna waste your time, but I'm gonna go through a brief description of what I'm talking about and why I'm gonna talk about this stock. It's not the S&P 500, it's not AMD, it is Coinbase, okay? Crypto, okay? This brokerage holds a lot of weight. When we talk about a brokerage like Robinhood, for stocks, for even cryptos that you want to swing trade, you got to talk about Coinbase on the flip side of things, okay? First things first, buy this one stock if you want to retire. Now, if you are somebody that feels like Bitcoin is too expensive, okay, I missed the Bitcoin wave. Bitcoin was back at 40,000 when I was 10 years ago working at my job, blah blah. I didn't throw money on that. Hey, I understand. I feel the same way about Nvidia. I feel the same way about Walmart. I feel the same way about a lot of other stocks, not even Bitcoin. Okay, so what should we do now? My honest opinion, if you don't have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 that you can just throw around and put in Bitcoin, invest in Coinbase. Now, June 24, 2024, about a year ago, I made a video saying, are we going under 56K? Bitcoin update, my thoughts on Bitcoin. And I talked about Bitcoin going 100K, going above 100K, coming back down to 80K, stuff like that. If you can look at this screenshot, 8 minutes video, I spilled a lot of my notes and my takes on Bitcoin. And I had about 27, 30,000 or whatever. I pulled it out because I realized, that money that I have in there is cool, but I want to feel like I want to own more of Bitcoin, and I'm not there yet, okay? I have money, I have cash saved up that I will use on a different brokerage, but what should I do until then? Or where can I invest my money until then? Should I wait on a pullback on a different stock that's still tied to Coinbase, or still tied to crypto? I'm sorry. I have one stock in mind, which is Coinbase. If you look at the stock, it recently got shot down because of earnings, and they had a little... They had news came out saying that the stock, Coinbase stock, was it was too high up, and the stock gets shot down, right? When you have a lot of people saying 400 is not the price for the stock is going to get shot down. And you need to be able to ignore all these news headlines, right? First of all, and you need to realize what you're getting yourself into. If Bitcoin goes to 200K, if Ethereum goes to 5,000, 4.5K, 4.2K, whatever, you're going to see Coinbase go up as well. Is this a buying opportunity? Yes, 100% yes. A lot of people, they didn't agree with me when I bought AMD when it was falling off, or when AMD had a major drop, but that is where the money is made, believe it or not. If we go back to AMD, I like to use this example a lot. Look at this fall off, okay? October, like last year, they were up at 172. They got dropped down all the way to 125. A lot of people were saying, oh, this is a falling knife, bro. Do not invest your money there. This stock is going to go lower. It's going to go lower. Some people were saying it's going to go to $60, $50 a share, right? Guess what I did? I bought, and I ended up selling on profit recently. And then I swing traded it again. And currently we're at, 158, 159, 160. Again, after earnings, after some news headlines went on, and AMD is a buy again. Okay, now when we look for buying opportunities, you have to look at percentage of that stock. Okay, so this is down 20% on the week. We're talking about a platform where millions of people are buying crypto. They have crypto wallets and Coinbase where they are loading up Ethereum, loading up Bitcoin or Ethereum. Do I think Coinbase future is bright? Yes, 100%. When we talk about market recovery, okay, Bitcoin and Ethereum have rebounded strongly in 2025. There's no doubt about that, okay? Increasing trading activity boosts Coinbase's revenue from fees. So think about this, guys. If Bitcoin is going up, Ethereum is going up, there are going to be a lot of talks about crypto again. Bitcoin goes to 200K, goes to 150K. That's going to be the biggest milestone ever. And when that happens, it's only a matter of time. When that happens, Coinbase is going to go up. This happens too often, okay? Last year, okay, let's say November, when Trump was in office, Elon was saying a lot of stuff. What happened? A lot of cryptos went up. Well, what happened to Coinbase? It also went up. Okay, we go from 186 all the way up to 324, and after that, this time around, we break that and we go to 398. Now, next cycle, if you buy under $300. Next cycle, this is going to go to 410, 405. I don't care what the PE ratio says, right? For a stock like Palantir, if you want to swing trade Palantir, sure, but this PE ratio is very, very attractive. We're talking about a PE ratio that's not too high, an operating margin that is very, very attractive, a dividend yield that is not so good, but there is a give and take. I'd rather there be no dividend yield at all than the PE ratio be super high. What does the PE ratio means? Good question, okay? A measure of a company's share price divided by its net income per share. Net income can also mean profit, how much profit the company is making, okay? Basically, if you see the PE ratio, a crazy number like 9,800, that means this company is a little overvalued. You need to watch where you're investing. When we talk about Coinbase and we see a PE ratio of 27, is that a good fair price of the stock? 100%. Okay, and here's the risk you got to take. If you have 10,000, 5,000, you can throw that money in here. If you have even 2,000, 3,000, let that money sit in here and do the work for you. Number one thing I learned from AMD is you got to be able to sit through some losses. Coinbase can go to 275. It can go to 280. There's a strong chance. People are very, very, very emotional with their trades. They're very emotional even with their day trades, their swing trades. If you're an emotional guy on your long-term trades or your long-term investments, I feel bad for you. But look at this. I held this out like for 6 to 7 months. December 2024, towards the end is where I bought this, and I held this. Look at the discipline on this, okay? And I ended up on profit 23%. There's another investment I told myself I was going to hold throughout the full year of 2025, and I'm currently doing that, which is this right here, S&P 500. All I did was buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold. I didn't care about this big drop. This drop was the scariest drop ever. I really thought that, I was going to be down 30, 40% for at least for the rest of this year, but I was still going to keep buying at certain levels. Okay, still buying at certain levels. 2 months is all it takes. May and June, look at what the market does. You cannot, I repeat this, you cannot predict what the market does even tomorrow. One news article what Trump says, there goes your stock. Here's the number one thing that I saw today that just, is the craziest news headline ever. Trump says semiconductors will face 100% tariff unless companies build in the U.S. Now, this sentiment is always going to go around, whether it's stocks, whether it's crypto, whether it's NVIDIA, AMD, Coinbase, Ethereum, Bitcoin. The emotions have to be controlled. So let's look at the stock itself as a business. Let's look at Coinbase as a business. You get a diversified revenue stream, okay? You get crypto market recovery. These are 2 good reasons that you need why you need to invest in Coinbase, okay? Less dependent on just trading volume. We're talking about a strong institution. Institutions are increasingly using Coinbase for custody and training. Okay, what does this mean? Robinhood, another great example. Look at the Robinhood stock itself, okay? When Robinhood shot back down, I swing traded this really, really, really slightly. Look at this. I swing traded this for like 1 day. And there goes the big move that I expected, and we break $100 from Robinhood. Why is Robinhood such a good stock? Up 500% this year. Is this a buy? 100%. Why though? Why? I know the whole scandal happened in 2021. Number one thing, it is literally a game to invest on Robinhood. It is a game to invest on Robinhood. You get on there, you feel like, this trading stuff is too hard. People get on here, this is literally so easy. All you do is press buy, you buy the stock, you sell when it's high. Okay, I can do this too. A lot of people investing in Robinhood are younger people, okay? So when we talk about another platform similar to Robinhood, a little bit more I would say a little bit more complex, and you need to actually understand the game a little bit more when you go to Coinbase. But a lot of money can be made on Coinbase with Bitcoin and Ethereum, but Bitcoin is too high. Ethereum is too high. I can't afford to buy 1 Ethereum. It's $4,000. That's rent for the next 4 months. Well, here's what I'll tell you. Buy Coinbase right now. Buy at this level when it's up 20% and just sell it. Whether it's $1,000, whether it's $50, whether it's $500, whatever you're comfortable with, and you want to diversify your portfolio because you feel like, I keep buying these stocks. I keep buying NVIDIA. I keep buying Apple. I want to diversify. I want to go out and buy some crypto, but I don't have the money for the big cryptos that are booming. Just buy Coinbase. You're investing in an app that is heavily incorporated with crypto. If you invest in Coinbase, you're investing in crypto. So keep that in mind when I'm talking about the stock and why this is a buying opportunity. If you have 5,000, 4,000, just sit and let it cook for the next 4 to 5 months, this will be the play. And know that you will go through some volatile price action, which is fine. Okay, have your support level reasonable to that. Have your stop loss, have your time frame. The most important thing is time frame out at least for a year. I love to do that. You know, whenever I'm swing trading, I don't look for profit within 1 to 2 days. If it happens, sure, right? But a lot of people get stressed because they're down 10% in 2 weeks. But then they log back in and look at the stock. Oh my God, if I would have waited another month, I would have been up 20%. And that's exactly why I was so patient with AMD, because I saw where the company was going. I saw the growth potential in it before a lot of people started saying, oh, they're overpriced, bro. They're overvalued. Okay, I understand that. What is the intrinsic value? What is the fair value of AMD? I thought that to myself personally, and I was like, okay, what? I think 120 is a good price for AMD. I bought around 126, 125. I kept buying. I had one final buy right here, and then the breakout, and you know, the rest is just me riding the stock along its, you know, along its prices, and then just selling at the right time and getting that 23% profit. Okay, so the name of the game is patience, but the name of the game is also to be very, very precise. If you guys are wondering how I'm getting these news notifications about stocks on top of my phone, it's called Yahoo Finance. Make sure you download this app. Any comments, questions, concerns, let me know down in the comments below. This stock will retire you if you want to be a aggressive investor. If you're tired of it, hey, I missed the Bitcoin wave, I missed the big crypto waves. What do I do now? This is what you do with your money. If you want to be safer, I will tell you this right now. This is not the one for you, okay? If you're more of a, you know, ETF, slowly but surely type of guy, you know, to stay out of here, okay? You have to learn that there are certain risks involved with crypto and any stock, any investment you make. So if you feel like you need to invest in something that grows slowly but surely, go to the ETFs, man. But this is for the people who want quick. They want quick money, 3 to 5 months, 5 to 6 months, flip a big amount of money. I feel like 10,000. If I had 10,000, 20,000, here's will be where I will go with. But right now I'm looking at about 3 to 4,000 what I'm gonna invest with, and I can almost guarantee I'm gonna make that 3,000, 6 to 7,000 these next few coming months. Around August 25th, we're going to open a Robinhood account. I'm going to go on that journey with you guys as well. I've been investing on Cash App for a while. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Coinbase is a buy. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know down below how you feel about Coinbase, about cryptos. Are you buying what I'm saying, or what do you think about this stock? All right, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Mr. BuyTheDip is out.